Today is October 27th. It's 8:51 p.m. Hi everyone out there. I feel like absolute shit. As you can see, I don't have my glasses on. I really wanted to take my makeup off, wash my face, and I want to be in my pajamas right now, but you know, I look pretty for the camera because God knows I'd have my mushroom cap on, my hair wrapped up, like fucking ready to go to bed. So serious. I don't feel well at all. But we're not going to dwell on that. Maybe later I'll do another episode about all the fucked up shit and stupidness that's just crowding my space this week. First my week was going good, and then yesterday it just kind of like back to back to back stupid, just bad news back to back. So we're just not going to dwell on it. I said I would talk about older guys dating older guys. I do believe that was my topic. Let me verify that. Yes, I'm so not prepared today. I'm just not prepared. Oh, so two things. I said I'd talk about one of the random things that happened to me yesterday, and I'd talk about older guys and dating older guys. Random thing number one. I was at my friend's house, my homegirl's house, Kalijah. She's like my ace, whatever you want to call it. Anytime I do something stupid, you can guarantee it. She's there with me. She tried to be the voice of reason, but I wasn't listening, so she decided to make it go along just in case somebody had to call my mother or my father to get me out of jail or sit there and be like, whoa, that was awesome. That's nice. It's at her house. We get a knock on the back door. There's this guy there. First thing, hi, did anyone try to sell you an Xbox today? Have you seen anybody walking around with an Xbox trying to sell it? And you're like, no. I kind of thought it was a line. He just needed a reason to come over here. But since he used the back door instead of the front door, don't know. Then he randomly said, is y'all's mother home? Yeah, I was wearing thigh-high boots, leggings, and a t-shirt. I did not look like a teenager. Might have looked like a hooker, but not a teenager. She always looks like a toddler, so it doesn't even matter. But, you know, I felt kind of nice. It's like, oh, wow, this dude thinks I'm underage. Hey. I mean, I'm pretty, but I didn't think I was that young looking. Anyway, I thought it was pretty awesome. Oh, here comes my mother. Down the hallway. I can hear her. Clump. And she's stopping and asking me questions. Yes? No, I was planning on calling her. Yes, she's asking about me and her sister. I need to call her. I miss my boo. She went to college and I'm stuck here. But it's okay. Can't fault her for wanting to make her life better. My lips are chapped. He's a nice guy, older guy, but apparently this is what happened. Can you believe this? Some kid, it had to have been a kid for what happened, yanked open his screen door while his son was sitting there, while he was out back walking his dog, and stole his son's Xbox. Can you believe that? Like, just yanked it open, came in, took a couple games, took the Xbox, no cables, a broken controller, and left. Out of all the things, it would have had to have been a kid, because the way he was explaining it to us is there was his iPad sitting on the couch along with the laptop. I mean, nice ass TV, but he took an Xbox. Had to have been a kid, right? Yeah, a teenager, kid, whatever. But, you know, I really can't say that I feel bad or I'm upset because, you know, I'm an avid Xbox hater. Like, the only great thing Xbox ever made was the Kinect. I give props where they are due. Now, PlayStation, love you to death. Sony, love you to death. But that PlayStation Move was garbage. Nintendo and whoever, Microsoft, there we go, outdid you on all the Move things. Because, y'all, that was just garbage. I mean, everything else PlayStation does is off the chain. But the PlayStation Move, garbage. Straight up garbage. Anyway, that was the random thing that happened to me yesterday. I really kind of don't want to get into the subject of older guys and dating over older guys. It's really controversial. I'm 22. I've dated older guys. I think the oldest I dated when I was 20, 19. Yeah, that was Robin Cradle. I don't think I'm going to talk about that. Listen, I brought up. He was 40, which means he was 21 years older than me. Could have been my dad. I mean, he was nice and everything, but he had this mentality that just stated, well, I want to give you everything you want me to give you. Because, you know, he was a stereotypical older guy. He was set, you know, financially, and everything was cool. I wasn't so set. I just found out I was pregnant, so it was cool. It was fun. I mean, he bought me stuff. We did a lot of things, but I could tell that he wasn't comfortable with the fact that I still kind of was in that young woman mentality, I guess, because I like to go out. I like to drink a little bit. You know, I like to drink and I like to do this, that, and the other. He wanted to sit at home. He wanted nice, quiet dinners, like movies and stuff. I mean, yeah, we went out and did stuff, but he wanted me like here. No broadening out, no acting my age. He wanted me to be 35, and I was 19, 20. So it just didn't work out. So we broke up. He went about his merry little ways. I think the next girl he talked to was fresh out of high school. I think they got married, actually. Yeah. It's really bad. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with an older guy. There's absolutely... My mother bought her a bowling set, and now they're playing with it right now. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing wrong with dating an older guy. There's nothing wrong with older guys. Sometimes they're nice and sweet. Sometimes they're even better than younger guys, like guys your own age. Then, of course, there's the older guys that act like younger guys, and it's just, what are you doing? Act your age. You did it? You got a ball? Yeah. My mother also bought them slippers. Anyway, like for instance, when I was 20, I dated this 27-year-old. That's considered older because he's 7 years older. He's closer to 30 than he is to 20. He acted like he was still in high school. The things he did and things he said, it was like, you're 27. Act like it. What is wrong with you? Then, there was... You know what, I really can't get into all of things about older guys because, you know, I don't want to be like, tell you about sex with older guys or different things like that. That's just going, maybe later I'll broach the subject. Another thing with older guys, sometimes one problem that you might have with dating older guys, if you're really young, like me, like for instance, I'm 22. There's this guy who's interested in me, but he's 40. He's 18 years my senior. People could, since he's 18 years older than me, people could see that as, plus side, he doesn't look 40. People could see that as he's robbing the cradle, he's, you know, oh, what are you doing? Now, the only possible problem I can see is if he had a teenage daughter. If he had a teenage daughter like 14, anywhere from 14 to 18, that could be a problem. Because I'm only slightly older. We can go partying, clubbing, doing whatever. That's the only problem. It's older children. When you are a young girl dating an older guy, you have to compete with the older children sometimes. Like that Anna Nicole Smith shit. She had to compete with his children who were her age. No, his children were older than her. That is a problem. So, you know, or in this one guy's case that I'm kind of interested in, his son is 9. But he's only 35, so I guess, whatever. So, just from personal experience, like the guy who was 40 and I was 19, he had a teenage daughter. She was 16. She did not like competing with a girl fresh out of high school for her father's attention. She didn't like it at all. That was another reason we broke up, because he tended to sometimes treat me like his daughter in certain aspects. It was really weird. And we had talks and fights and arguments about it. He just wasn't getting it. It's like, okay, I'm not your daughter. You can't treat me like your daughter. I'm sorry. Anyway, so but benefits of older guys sometimes. Sometimes, a lot of times they're more financially stable. I mean, but this day and age, girls, it's not cute to depend on a guy. We want to be independent, not dependent. Whatever. Um, Sometimes they're more, you know, they're not always just about their physical enjoyment. They concentrate more on you. That's not true of all older guys. And you know what? It's not necessarily true that all younger men are only concerned about their physical needs or whatever. It's not always true. Just so I point that out. What else? A lot of times an older guy will usually know what a woman wants more. Like, okay, they've been through it. Usually they know that, okay, how to treat a girl, a woman. Okay, some girls, they want the cuddling. Sometimes they want to go out. They want to stay in. They're sometimes a lot more cultured. For instance, they just don't want to down like the latest vodkas or tequilas or whatever. They want to culture you. So, wine and different things and foods, and they've probably been more places and done more, and they have more to talk about because they've done more. Now, granted, there are some younger guys under the age of 27 and younger, we're going to call it 27 and younger, that are cultured and do all this stuff. I'm not saying that that's not true, but I'm just saying older guys, there's sometimes more benefits to older guys. Not necessarily a monetary one, but there's sometimes more benefits. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You just don't talk to older guys just because they might be more financially set. This is a big no-no. We are not gold diggers here. No. Okay. Wow. That's actually a pretty long video. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Actually, all that movement kind of getting my stomach up. I'm starting to feel the effects of this. Oh, here comes my baby. Put your shirt down. She still looks like a mushroom. Okay, well, it is now 9:04. And this will be the end. Okay, yes, you can kiss. Bye.